Students at Oklahoma State University are nearing the end of the spring semester, and that means that the class of 2021 is nearing the end of its time at OSU. As students finish up semester assignments and prepare for finals, many seniors are looking forward to the return of one of OSU's biggest traditions, the spring commencement ceremony.
I'm excited to be graduating in person because I would be very upset. I spent all my hard money and work here, and me not be able to walk across the stage in person at a college would suck.
Students like Hill are excited about graduation because they weren't sure they were going to be able to walk across that stage this year. The May and December 2020 commencement ceremonies had to be pushed to an online format because of health and safety concerns brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. Many members of the class of 2020 were disappointed they weren't able to have an in-person graduation, so the university has been working to find a safe way to bring back in-person commencement ceremonies. Rita Peaster, the university registrar and the chair of the commencement committee in charge of planning graduation, said the university is excited to put on in-person commencement ceremonies, but this year's ceremonies will look a little different than in years past.
There are quite a few adjustments that we are making. We are working really hard to try to keep as many of the same traditions in place as possible while incorporating some protocols for public health.
The ceremonies this year will be held outdoors in Boone Pickens Stadium, and because of social distancing protocols, each graduate will only be allowed to bring 8 guests. In addition to these changes, the university has also invited the class of 2020 to come take part in the ceremonies. Morgan Hawkins, a class of 2020 graduate, said she was heartbroken when the university announced in March 2020 that in-person graduation was canceled. That's why she said she's excited to come back and walk this May.
I've been asking, when is it going to be? Is it going to happen? Because I just knew some of my family would need to book flights. So I was bugging them for sure just to try to find out. And when they made the announcement, I was so happy. I think it's crazy that only 8 people can come, but I'm grateful.
Natasha Green, another class of 2020 graduate, lives in Arizona now and won't be able to return for graduation. But she said she's touched the university even offered to let her class participate in this OSU tradition that they had to miss out on because of the pandemic.
If I was closer, I would definitely go. And so I'm glad that Oklahoma State was like, they saw that how important this was to the class of 2020. And they reached out and was like, hey, we see you guys. If you guys want to come back, we support you. If you don't, we support you. And that's like what you want from your institution. That makes you proud to be at Oklahoma State.
OSU's commencement ceremonies will take place May 8th in Boone Pickens Stadium. Students have to register to attend, and tickets for guests will be available for students to claim starting Monday.